sort of connecting with the Virginia Woolf, uh, and kind of morbidly, the connection is suicide because both Virginia Woolf and Hemingway killed themselves. Uh, Virginia sort of dramatically walking just out into some body of water and just drowning. And Hemingway is kind of the opposite, much more grisly. He shot himself. I believe it was his favorite shotgun. That's disturbing enough. But Hemingway was in the military. That's where he was. I believe he was like he would record, and back then it was record meaning like write things down. And he learned to write very like concisely and to the point and clearly. And there's this weird story with Hemingway. He had a lot of head injuries. Um, like one of them, it was he was staying somewhere at like a hotel or some kind of housing. I don't know. And I guess it was dark, and there was like this pull chain, or he thought it was a pull chain, and for like a light, and he like pulled on it, and it was actually connected to like this mosaic glass skylight, and it fell on his head. And so if you see any pictures of him, and he has like a scar on his head, it's because a skylight fell on him. Uh, Kind of ironically, there's another head injury story. It's kind of brutal, actually. He's known as, I guess, like a big game hunter, and I don't actually know if it's like I want to say like Africa, but I don't actually know. He was in a plane, and the plane went down for whatever reason. Like it didn't crash; it like landed because they were having some malfunctions, and so they had to like call in, or they had like they must have had radios. They had to get another plane, and the plane that arrived, they flew, and that plane actually crashed. And Hemingway is trapped in this wreckage, and uh, inside, and it must have been burning, but there was a like a hatch, and it was metal, it was locked, and he was just like battering himself against it, and he even started using his head as like a battering ram to try and get through. And eventually the latch finally gave way, and he got out of the wreckage, but he like concussed himself, and they had to like from there, I don't actually know. He was hospitalized, and apparently he fractured his neck so severely that there was fluid running out of his ears. It was spinal fluid coming out of his ears. That's insane. He's just like and he was known to uh, travel to Havana. I believe that's where he wrote The Old Man and the Sea, and it was like this all at once uh, sort of like surge of, I guess, like inspiration. But he wrote The Old Man and the Sea like from beginning to end all at once. At least the first draft of it. Uh, so yeah, Ernest Hemingway.